So you guys are our very first clients. This was our very first build, the Mountain House. How did you find it? Like, what made you choose this house?
Well, we just felt like we were so lucky because we were moving from Edmonton and we had probably looked at.
I mean, online we did about 600 houses,
Oh.
and we saw about 60 in person. And it was over multiple trips, over multiple months and so.
And to be honest, we hadn't really been looking at a lot of infills because it just kind of wasn't what we were thinking that we wanted for our house.
We had ideas of a big yard and big garden and big structure to play with the kids and so forth. And
I saw this one online and it just really caught our eye. Like, we were coming from Calgary, and I think it had a bit of the kind of look of like some of the houses in Canmore and in Banff that we had seen, like places that we love to go to. And so it caught our eye kind of right away. We went, oh, that was different than what we were kind of.
It's funny you say that because I think before we even had this lot, like we were like thinking of getting into this on a girls' weekend in Banff.
Oh, nice.
And I just remember like sitting in the hot tub of this Airbnb, and then the neighboring house was super nice, and it had like the kind of like those beams you guys have outside, and like that's, I think, like even subconsciously, like where the vision began.
yeah, it definitely did. Like it caught our eye right away. And I remember it was one of the last ones we saw of the day where we were looking. Like the last day we were looking, like Michelle was saying, deadline day. There's no more time, and we looked outside and like, wow, you know. And we walked in, and from the front end, take about 4 steps. We walked in, we're like, yep. And we didn't even need to see the rest of the house. We did, but we just instantly knew.